Good morning, Facebook family and friends. Nancy Golden here of Nancy Golden Presents, and backed by popular demand is my play entitled Smiling Faces. Yes, as you know, Smiling Faces is a play that that brings awareness to the issue of abuse and neglect that many women in the church face. So if you missed the September 24th show or the October 1st show, we have two more shows coming up in November. We have November 18th, which is a Friday at 7 o'clock, and November 19th, which is a Saturday at 7 o'clock, both shows at First African Presbyterian Church, located at 4159 West Girard Avenue. Above this video, you'll find a link where you can either call the Smiling Faces box office to order your ticket, or you can order your ticket online or just pay at the door. Tickets are $20. Now, I want you to know that October is, as you know, Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I think that we as a church community must do more to bring awareness to this issue as it plagues all women, many women across the world. It transcends race, it transcends economic status, it transcends age. Women across the world, many women are being brutalized, assaulted, demeaned, devalued, and even killed by the hands of their lovers, their husbands, their spouses, their boyfriends. And this has to come to an end. Domestic violence is a very devastating social, spiritual, physical issue that we, the church body, must address. Because women in the body of Christ are included in those numbers when we talk about domestic violence being one of the major causes of injury to women, more than rapes, muggings, and automobile accidents combined. And I think in the church it's still a shh issue. We're still shh about it. Domestic violence in the church is considered a silent epidemic. And what do we do as a church body to expose this problem, folks? We have to talk about it. When I walk in my community, I can't go one block without seeing a house of worship, a house of prayer. I see Baptist churches, Presbyterian churches, Lutheran churches, temples, Muslim mosques, and a synagogue. I mean, all of these houses of worship are in our community. They exist. People go there for worship. So while we're worshiping, we also need to have a dialogue about how we're going to not only expose this problem, but educate folks about the problem and how to create ministries within our buildings. It is known that many women who are Christian women may not seek help from secular organizations. Now, if that be the case, then we need the help of these established secular organizations to come into our community, to come into our churches, to open up our doors so that we can get educated on this issue. We must get educated, and we must bring about ministries to help prevent this problem and help to decrease it and eliminate it altogether. In Philadelphia, we have Women in Transition, Women Against Abuse. We have the Lutheran Settlement House, and I know personally my mother, who is the minister of the Sanctuary Fellowship Worship Center and Beacon House Ministries, who has been involved in this issue for over 30 years. So these organizations know how to help you set up a ministry within your church to address this problem. They know how to establish a safe house. So if a woman has to flee from her home with her children, she can go to a safe environment where they'll be protected and nurtured and loved. These organizations also know how to set up ministries for men who have to get help as far as being physical and violent and intimidating to their women. So I think as a church community, we must do more to bring an end to this very awful, traumatic, devastating problem. I'm doing my part by using my play. Although it's an entertaining show, The play brings awareness to the issue, and it's considered realistic fiction. But domestic violence, trust me, it's realistic. Yes, women take their lives every day. Women are battered every day. Women and their children are intimidated and live in fear because of a person, a man who's being violent towards them. So come out and see the play. And if you aren't aware of what's going on, this will definitely bring awareness to you, and it will also help you to become more sensitive to the issue. If you are a minister, a pastor, elder, a deacon, a lay person, a ministry leader, you need to come to this show. You need to come to this show so that you can get information. And I will have information at the show. I will have inserts in my program for places where you can call to get help. We all must act in sync to bring an end to this problem. So come out and see Smiling Faces on Friday, November 17th and Saturday, November 18th. You will be informed, you will be entertained, you will be enlightened. God bless you.